He's like, let's talk about the pod before the pod. What the
That's
fuck?
what I'm saying, dude. Welcome
Alright.
back
To the podcast.
to the pod Cram KAST. Look who's here, dude.
Look at him.
Look at him, dude.
Look at
Huh?
him.
What?
Look at him, dude.
He's beautiful.
Yo, the
It's
Rift
Kenny, dude.
Breaker.
Kenny's. Yes, we're all here at this time, and stuff has happened.
Yo,
Sony State of Play.
State of Play.
We literally
Trash.
we just watched it, literally. Vito thinks it's trash. I think it on a scale of 1 to holy sh, it was like a 6.
6. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're on the same wavelength.
Yeah.
Look, the only thing that caught my eye in that game, not game, yeah, you know what I mean? The only game that caught my eye in Sony State of Play was a game called Ballad of Antara.
Yeah, that looks cool.
yeah.
It's the only one that caught my eye. Other than that, no Kingdom Hearts equal
You gonna
bad.
play it? You actually gonna play that,
Equal
Vito?
bad.
I have no idea. It just looks good.
Was it
He has
that
a play
isekai
game.
ass game? Was that
It's
the?
a single player.
Why? Why you gotta bring up these guys?
I don't know. I thought that
Motherfucking
was.
haters, bro. Haters.
It was
No,
like
that's
a,
No,
not-
that was a different game.
That was a different one. Yeah.
That
It's
was
a
a
single
different game, I
player
know what
game
I'm
though,
talking
Vito. You gonna play single player game?
Oh yeah, that one. Yes, yeah.
I honestly don't know. I haven't played a
It's
single
one that's like
player
feudal
game since I
Japan
played
with
Kingdom
the
Hearts
kid in the
3.
back.
What keeps you away from single player games? Did they just bore you?
No friends.
I just feel like, yeah.
Hey, wouldn't that be
essentially.
perfect
Like,
for
if
you?
I'm playing a game, I'd rather be playing with someone. I don't got time.
Oh
to
yeah.
just- Yeah.
Son of a.
me, Joey, and like all played X-Defying yesterday. Okay.
I know, but
Yeah,
I
that
wasn't
was
here.
very impressive.
And you got off as soon as I got on. That was weird. That's cool.
I did.
I know you didn't know.
I did not.
Oh, he
did,
built
you,
his shelf.
did you like
Piece
X
of shit.
Defiant?
Yeah. So it's fun, but it's I'm not a big fan of Call of Duty and some stuff started.
That's good. You're not. It's not COD.
But I did like it.
Blue would agree.
fun.
It's definitely
fun.
not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's dog shit.
I liked it. Yes.
Yeah, but the Sony State of Play, that first game
What was
looked.
the first
It didn't look. We just gotta play
Concord.
it.
Yeah.
Crater.
Conquest?
Concord.
No, Concord.
Concord.
Can't
It's
remember the name.
No facts.
Concord.
No one
Yeah.
has done a MOBA or a 5v5 with that art style correctly. I think
Yeah.
the only one that tried was Paragon.
Yeah, I thought maybe they pulled assets from Paragon. That's what I first thought when I was looking at it. But then the movement looked so much like
Like
Destiny. Like as
Destiny?
soon as Blue was like, "Yo, this looks like Destiny," I'm like, "Yo, this is Destiny." Like
Yeah. It looks
some of the attacks, like the melee knife looks like the hunter melee. The way they spin to like dodge stuff. That's exactly how like the animation in Destiny is to like dodge on some things. And yeah.
Plays like Overwatch.
And the fact that it's like
almost.
it's only on, Sony owns Bungie that owns, that makes Destiny, and so it made
Yeah.
sense. Maybe what's it called? Firewalk? What's the name of that?
Firewalk Studios.
Yeah, maybe they're like a subsect of, maybe they work with Bungie and
Yes,
they just
Bungie,
yeah. They just do stuff. Yeah, but it looked,
Possible.
it was like Guardians meets Destiny meets Overwatch.
yeah.
And do we have to pay for it? I didn't even look that up.
It said you can pre-order it, or at some point. So I would assume you would have to pay
It
for it.
releases in August 23rd.
Okay.
Yeah, if you buy it, if one person buys it, they get 4 beta keys.
4 beta keys.
That's huge. So I'll split if it's not that much. Like,
And it's gonna be on PC.
Joey's like-
which is-
Yeah, it's on PC.
you want me to spend money? What are you talking
Ah,
about?
Joey ain't like that. He's changed. Past couple of
No.
days, man's
Nope.
been splurging like
He's
he's
gonna
Rick Ross.
splurge and-
He needs.
I've changed my my.
He needs. He needs some upgrades.
How do you
That's
know that
all.
Rick Ross is not financially responsible? Damn it!
This man bought a cow for no reason.
Look, can you just not poke holes into my statement?
Yeah.
It's funny.
Just don't poke holes into my statement. It's the first name that popped up in my head for some reason. Don't know
Um,
why.
What? I'm trying to
So,
like remember because we literally just saw it. So it's
God
like
of War Ragnarok coming to PC.
coming to
PC?
PC. I beat the shit out of that game. I platinumed it, and I'll buy it again, dude.
I mean,
For the
Yep.
record, the
I
fact
feel
that
like-
you can't remember them so easily proves that it's trash.
I have my notes. It's all good.
Proves that it's shit. But you have the worst memory.
I do, and you don't.
Yeah.
No, I have.
I said
You-
you.
It's going.
you forgot that you watched an entire anime at one point.
You're like, I saw that? Yeah, dude. You saw all 700 episodes.
It was 12.
Yo, you the type of
24?
one forget that you watch One Piece.
No
but-
way.
It was one anime. One anime.
Yeah. The anime
And it
is
was
a
It
Kame
was
ga
in
Kill.
a awkward point in my life. Okay,
Fair.
He was doing drugs.
I was not. I don't do drugs.
I don't do
I
was
don't do
doing-
drugs.
He was doing Doritos.
What did you say?
I said you were doing Doritos. You remember I was over at your
Doing
house. And
Doritos.
I was like, "Hey Vito, let's watch this anime." And you're like, "Cool." Of course you don't
I
remember. 'cause
remember
anime
the
was in
time
Kame ga Kill.
now. Yeah, you brought your TV over and literally
Yeah, you remember all that, but you don't remember watching what we were watching.
because again, it was a weird time in my life, and I remembered the time. Didn't remember the anime.
Anyway,
until
I had a whole
sadness.
bag. I had a whole bag of Doritos, and I went through that bag like crazy. I was sick. I got so sick on the way home. Vito was driving me home, and I was gonna puke in his car.
Oh
Oh my
no!
God.
From
He
too
did
many
not tell me.
Doritos.
That's
This part.
bad. Yeah,
Is that
man.
the
Wait,
night
no,
you were
I
eating?
was literally with you. See, I remember these things for you. Okay, how about that? I asked you to pull over. We pulled over for like a moment so I could like hurl, but I didn't hurl.
See, awkward time in my life. I don't remember it.
Hold on.
Alright.
I'm gonna pause for a second.
Oh boy. The flow is breaking.
Nah,
flow.
yeah.
You ruined it. We'll pick this up next week, gentlemen.
Imagine
Nah.
he paused. He didn't, it's all cut out.
I feel paused. Yeah. Feel paused. So, new Rocket League season. coming.
Yeah.
I think we
Okay.
paused. All this is gonna cut.
Oh, okay, okay.
That's fine.
I'm back. Sorry.
He's back.
I'll edit that out. Edit it out. All right.
Nah, we talk shit about you. You should keep
That's
it.
fine.
No,
I'll see it. All right. It's all documented.
I wasn't trying to keep it hidden.
Shut up, dude. Sorry.
Uh,
Sony
Bloopers.
State of Play.
yep. Talk about
Um,
God of War coming to
Dog
PC.
shit. Got you.
God of War coming to PC.
September 19th. September 19th.
Yeah, hopefully Sony starts to hopefully
Release
they make
them.
like a little faster or come out with a launcher or something, you know.
Like if they want to delay the release on PC, sure, but like don't wait so long.
Yeah,
You know,
it's
like, if
literally
you
been
wanna do
over 2 years, but maybe like PC port.
I
It's,
feel like
it's hard. They could give us a shitty PC port, and
They've done that.
they're probably like doing
They've
it
done it.
better. You know, like with what game? What had a bad PC?
Horizon when it first came out.
Oh no.
Yeah, the Horizon. It
How-
was,
how was,
the reviews were so bad on Steam for
How was
Horizon.
Spider-Man?
Good.
It
learned
felt
their
better.
lesson.
Yeah, it was
I
not
think
bad.
I think it was literally the first time they put a game out. It was the Horizon, one,
yeah.
and they got so much backlash. Like people were like, "The fuck, dude!" And
Yeah.
then, I don't think they made any mistakes after that.
I think it will get faster. I think it's just a matter like they want it to come out and be good. So, you know,
Right.
I understand.
I wonder why PC ports always go so poorly.
Well, it should, yeah, especially now. I can understand before because the market was console, but it seems like that's shifting. Maybe they,
Like-
they're just slow to understand. I don't know. Maybe the numbers for
My
them is still
guess-
like consoles are king. You know?
Yeah, I think that they unlock a lot of things.
I
Like, so there's limiters that they put on the consoles, right? They instantly like limit it, like the game, to optimize it for the console so it runs smooth. So as soon as they put it on PC, I think they just unlock it and they think that everything's gonna be perfectly fucking
fine.
fine.
True. Yeah.
And usually it's not. It's like,
Yeah.
they gotta fix some things.
Yeah.
I think the issue is probably when you're making these games for these, consoles like Xbox or PlayStation, everybody who owns a PlayStation has the same specs because it's a PlayStation and they all have the same specs. So running games on those, consoles it's going to be across the board the same versus PC where everybody has different parts, different
True.
CPUs,
Yeah.
and
True. Yeah.
which is like an issue in of itself, sure, but like at the same time, when you're creating these games, you're gonna have a team dedicated to making this port good, and they should be well equipped to, accommodate that specific thing.
Yeah.
Wouldn't
So
it be
I'm not sure.
wouldn't it be easier? Because usually what's in the PC is usually higher.
I mean, the
Well,
amount
It's
of people
not.
that had PCs compared to consoles there's probably a huge gap, especially during the time that that game came out. I think PCs really took a huge like uptick within probably the past 6 years.
Yeah.
2020.
probably.
I think
think so.
2020 it like I think it just skyrocketed.
Yeah.
They even had a shortage on GPUs, so
Yeah.
that-
Exactly.
remember that.
Yeah,
People just
during
building their
COVID.
own. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah,
probably
that's
Because people
true.
were
I think
mining.
that's
Because people crypto mining. That's
that
why.
they
too.
were.
That too. It was like a mixture. Everybody wanted to get PC stuff in general.
Yeah.
Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. God of War coming to PC.
Yep.
Well,
Dynasty
are you guys gonna play
Warriors.
it? Have you guys? No one? No. All right.
I'll
I
play it.
want to. I'm definitely
I'm
gonna
gonna
play God of War 1 and 2 at some point. I know that you just
Dude, he
you
said
feel
that
me,
about
dude.
Stardew Valley for like 2 years, and then he became a god at Stardew Valley. So it'll happen.
That's
I
true.
believe him.
Yeah,
In like 2 years.
Yeah, just
it'd be
do another
good.
one stream. Just knock it out.
yeah.
Oh, that's
It's
a
really,
long
yeah,
game.
you
I don't
probably
know.
no, he probably could. It's not that
The
long.
first one, not
It's
the
not as
second
long
one.
as. Actually, I don't know. It might be long.
It's long.
The
I
second
mean,
one is
you think-
definitely. The second one is 50 something hours, I think,
Oh,
Holy
for
fuck.
for main.
Holy
But I
shit.
think that's if you're like you're exploring and also looking for shit and doing side quests.
yeah.
Like 50 to 60.
Holy shit.
I think just story is like
I thought it was
30
80.
something. Yeah, it might be more honestly.
I thought it was 80.
I
Yeah.
ain't staying awake for 80 hours. That's not happening.
No,
dude. I'll actually die.
We'll look it up.
Dynasty Warriors Origins coming in 2025.
Dude, I like those games back in the day when I was a kid. It's really flashy, really cool. I like clearing big mobs of people. But then I played Dynasty
25 to
Warriors
30.
Gundam.
Easy. Sorry, go
Oh,
ahead.
I can do that. That's light work. They made Dynasty Warriors Gundam, which is way better. Just so much better because you're fucking Gundams and you're leveling up your Gundam and you're
What's the
shitting.
Zelda one? There's like a Zelda one, right? Like that.
Oh yeah, Hyrule Warriors.
Hyrule War,
Hyrule
yep.
Warriors. That shit was good too.
I never played it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It's
played it
kinda
My
one.
wavelength, bro.
Played it one time. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
fun.
Definitely a lot of fun.
They made another one. That's how fun it was.
And
And
there's
then-
levels to that shit too. Like it's not.
Yeah.
The challenge does get crazy on a lot of the boards.
Yeah, but how
Yeah.
if it's like a full price game, like how far can you go with that? You know?
It ends up. I think late game, like it ends up being to where like you could upgrade your character and shit like that to complete
Mhm.
end game stuff.
Yeah. But then
So-
it turns into like with like Diablo and
Yeah.
you know, it's like you do all this and then you get to the end game and then it's just like I don't know, you grind
You're
out.
just farming mobs and hoping
Yeah.
you get better gear.
Yeah, get
Right.
great gear.
Yeah.
Yeah, the best gear.
If it's like 40, like it does some Helldiver shit. I feel like that's a good price for like that because that's what kind of like what Helldivers is. But I mean, at $40, it's like okay, and it's fucking it's fun as shit. So if they keep the gameplay like super dynamic and like ever changing, and like
Mhm.
there is
Yeah.
like a lot to dig into, like to fight those mobs, you know, like Helldivers.
I think in like the Hyrule one, like there's like shit you gotta do to like unlock special like parts like the Master Sword or something, like make it really strong,
Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
stuff like
Yeah.
that.
There's replay value. It's fun.
It's like
for what it
grindy.
is.
Yeah, you can make it grindy
Yeah.
if you really wanted to go hard in it.
I
So
feel like
Dynasty Warriors could probably be the same.
there's some type of overlap between like Dynasty Warriors and Earth Defense Force.
Mhm.
I feel like if Dynasty Warriors try to incorporate some things like the level of difficulty from Earth Defense Force and what you got to do to survive, those like that horde, and then also multiplayer, like playing with your friends in that scenario is like really interesting.
You love
Same thing with like zombies in Call of Duty, like World of War.
Yeah.
You know, like that type of zombies, like that's pretty fucking fun to play with
Yeah,
your
I
friends
mean,
and just.
Dynasty Warriors is multiplayer.
Mhm.
It is.
Yeah.
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 Dude, I've never like back in the day it was.
Yep.
What
Mhm.
the
Pretty sure.
fuck?
Split
Right? Like
screen.
on PS3, right?
Split
I'm
screen.
pretty
It
sure.
was like a split screen thing.
remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can play through the whole game with a
There's
friend.
like-
That's another thing that's a lot of fun.
Mine exploded.
I was just playing by myself, just fucking up hordes.
Did you fight
I mean, it
any
was
of like?
fun.
Did you fight any of like the chiefs and shit, like the big bads?
I think so. I didn't go through a whole game. I was one of those things where I went to my friend's house, played it, and just like fucked around and whatever. And
Yeah.
then was on my own shit. It wasn't until I got like the Gundam, like Dynasty Warriors Gundam, where like I had those games and I was playing the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Right.
Which is like, oh shit, this is different fucking. It's very interesting.
I think they're gonna go all in on this one. So if you've never played Dynasty Warriors, this might be a good one to check out.
Yeah. I think the only
Because
thing
this
that
is like a return for them.
I think the price point is the only thing I'm worried about. I feel like 40 would
Yeah.
be
That's
perfect
true.
because of I
Yeah.
feel like Helldivers is that exact thing, but like $40 doesn't, and it's like they'll probably just always add content. Outside side note, did you see
Right.
that they've added on Helldivers webpage? There's a new enemy.
Oh shit.
Like
It's
a
funny.
new mob or a
new
new
alien.
faction.
a new faction. They're called like
Oh snap! dude.
Letheriums
I
or some
already
shit.
know who it is.
Zombies.
Yeah.
I don't know.
but they
I want to
had
see it.
It's gonna be the one in the last one.
I never played I never played the first Helldivers. That was like top down.
Either.
Yeah, I don't know the lore behind them, but I'll do some research later.
Indeed.
Next
and then
game.
in between there was like there were games that seemed, at least to me, that kind of like, there's always games where you're just like, whatever, or they just seem to
like
like,
that
or
girl with the cat.
a lot of or a
That
lot,
shit looked unfinished as fuck. What is that?
or the games that are like it seems like these companies had the same similar ass idea and just
Oh, you mean like
didn't-
Ballad of Antara and Where Winds Meet, or like
yeah, where it's
based
just
in
like
feudal
super
Japan?
similar. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I think that one really
Ballad of
stands
Antara
out,
looks
though.
sick though. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
It
that
did,
one
yeah.
really stands
That
out.
one looked better than
It
the Where Winds Meet.
overshadowed all of the other
Actually, no.
ones.
They both actually look kind of nice, actually. Now that I think about it. Where Winds
I
Meet was
think-
kind of sick though, because like the
True, the samurais. They
and the
focused more on
samurai.
like
Yeah.
sword fights. The other
yeah,
one had like
True.
a really cool world.
those were cool.
Yeah.
Vito
I
likes that Ballad game. He wants to play that shit.
We shall see.
Right,
when,
Vito?
like,
I'm gonna maybe.
when gameplay
Maybe.
comes
Vito,
out.
what are you doing right now?
You might need a PS5, but
I'm looking stuff up. I'm sorry.
he might need a PS5 for that.
Why? It's not a PC thing? I thought it was a PC thing
Sony.
too.
And
Well,
It's a
some
Sony
some were, and then some were just Sony, or just PS5 rather.
Kind of just
Yeah.
assumed it was also for PC.
Yeah.
I
mean, it
will
prob-
not
it-
be
it-
playing it.
It probably will be eventually, but
you might have to wait a couple of years.
yeah.
You might have to wait a couple of years for that one.
I'm a little impatient.
What was
Just buy
the?
a PS5 then.
I mean, the big.
There was 2 VR games.
Oh yeah. I don't have
No one really
PS
cared.
PlayStation VR. Yeah, we have MetaQuest. MetaQuest all
Yeah.
day, son. MetaQuest
That's
all day,
the-
son.
I might get the Pro, the Oculus
well-
Pro.
Okay, yeah. I think
Wait,
think
no,
those
get MetaQuest.
don't they go hand in hand though?
I
Oculus
can
and
get
Meta.
the Oculus Pro for $350.
I think so.
No, don't do that. Get the fucking Meta, dude.
Oh,
I promise you, it's better.
no.
I'm not saying it's not. I'm going with the price.
No, it's a huge jump. Big difference. You want the Quest 3, dude. I'm
Oh,
telling you.
I said maybe. There's no guarantee of us doing it, to be honest.
He's gonna play Fortnite with his other friends anyways. It's fine. Yeah,
Marvel Rivals
yeah.
gameplay.
I'm not. I'll wait until I play it.
Marvel Rivals, yeah, it looked like a mobile game to me. There's a beta test in
Strange.
July.
It's strange, man. I don't know how to feel about it.
I want it to
Like,
be cool and good, but man,
I think I missed that one.
it's
Okay,
like
so
the
It's
the
like
Overwatch Marvel game
Overwatch Marvel game. Yeah,
over the shoulder.
Third person.
Yeah.
Gosh.
They need to add a lot
The
to
frame,
it. I think.
the thing you mentioned, the frames are like it's like it seemed like
Yeah.
there's like a missing frame in some of the animations.
Yeah. And you don't want to see
Yeah.
that on like a big
I
ass
think
showcase.
I think they were trying to do like comic book style. Like they're trying to be creative with the splash art and stuff. So maybe we'll see.
Yeah.
We have
It's
to
just
try it
missing
out.
some flair. They got to add more to it to like fill in the blanks between frames.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
we'll see.
Well, there's a beta test in July, so
I'm just tired about just fucking half-assing Marvel shit, dude.
Dude, they
Make
have
it
one of the
half-assed
good.
games.
That's what I'm saying. Marvel
In
has one of the
general.
best IPs.
Like, who is
And they
Disney
just-
allowing to use this shit? Like, fucking give it to someone who knows what they're doing. You have the money. What the fuck?
Just throw it all into Kingdom Hearts. We'll be okay with it.
That too. Honestly, I'd fucking
honestly,
Kingdom
that
Hearts
was
4,
sick.
bro.
Give me-
It's
Imagine
probably the
going
best
to-
time.
give me an
to get-
Dude,
Asgardian
imagine your store-
Keyblade, dude. That's like Mjolnir.
Imagine your sword. You go into fucking New York City. You see Spider Man. Like,
Yeah, it would be sick, dude.
that'd be insane.
That would be wild.
Yeah.
Until Dawn.
Eh.
Coming to PS5.
Well, I
and
mean, it's
PC.
cool to see that like it looks good visually, but
Mhm.
it's just very weird because they that same company has been making games on the newer consoles. It's like a whole thing that you get, but it's like you get short stories every few months or so. So it's like shorter games, but you get a bunch of them, which is fine for like those kinds of games. You get like a 3 or 4 hour decision making, like, oh shit, I can't fuck up. And I think they were all like horror based. But I guess
course.
Until Dawn probably was the most popular.
Probably.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It popped off.
Yeah.
For good reason too. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it was
game.
it was pretty crazy. I watched my girlfriend play it, and that shit was like,
Our thing was
cool.
like we want a second one, right? That was our thing. Like, they
Yeah,
might as well just
they should have
make a
made
second one
and yeah, and it could have been that they're gearing up,
for a second one.
for a second
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, that makes the most sense to me. I mean, if you're gonna like remaster this story-based game, like
Yeah.
probably getting a second one because like there's not like the replay value of the first one isn't really there. Like I wouldn't recommend like, well, you play it the first time, you get everything you need, or maybe you play it one more time for like the other
ending?
side of the story.
Yeah, or like I
different
want to
endings.
save everyone. No one can die, or
Right, different outcomes, but then to like rebuy the game and play it,
Yeah.
I don't know.
And it couldn't be like a direct sequel because it have to be like new characters, so you have to get new people,
Mhm.
Yeah.
right? So you couldn't make a direct sequel because that would make
Well,
no
well,
sense.
Well, maybe like the Telltale games. What if they like take your file and like move it on over? Maybe characters that
move
live,
it.
like like a certain file you have, like these characters lived. I'll use this one, and then like a story comes from
Yeah.
that. That'd be pretty sick.
Cool if they could do that. Yeah, if they could do that, that'd be cool as fuck.
That'd be pretty cool.
Path of Exile 2 was shown.
That's you
Mhm.
guys.
It's like
I
Diablo.
never played the first one. I saw that skill tree and I was like,
I know.
This
It gave me
is-
anxiety.
all right,
good.
no, hold on.
Nah.
Yeah, it just disappear.
The first time I played it, I didn't like it, but the second time I played it, I understood. It clicked in my head that okay, the skill tree is supposed to be I can make anything I want.
Anything you want.
Yeah.
And that's the meta is so spread out
Yeah.
that you could do anything.
Do literally anything. Yeah.
And that's really good.
Yeah, so you could challenge yourself. You could be like, I'm gonna
Mhm.
make a character that's like this, and just have that in
go ahead.
just have that in your head of like I'm gonna try this batshit wild idea and seeing and playing with it and seeing what you could create.
Yes.
So
Yes.
yeah,
The best part about it,
sorry, go ahead.
The best part about it is like it's crossplay and cross progression. So like if you buy it on one thing,
Oh,
like,
that's sick. Yeah.
you can like so you can save your stuff. If you're gonna play it on your console, you can just load up your file. You
Boom.
got your character there.
That's
Now,
dope.
I have a question. Is it gonna be free?
Path of Exile.
It better be free.
Was it free for
Yeah.
before?
Yep. Path of Exile 1 has
I
always
mean,
been free.
I can't see them not doing that.
Yeah, that would be weird to go from like free to play to like pay for this.
Pay $30 for this.
Yeah, that'd be weird.
Right.
It is early access this year.
Yep.
It does come out early access.
Yup.
And they
if,
got to see where Diablo
it's a free,
failed.
Yeah, if it's a free early access, then be in there.
Did you play
Try it
Path
out.
of Exile, Vito?
No.
What are you doing, bro?
I told you the thing's trash. I don't like anything about it.
I will say what you don't like. What don't you like about the game?
I actually didn't see the Path of Exile thing, but
Wow,
I didn't play
dude.
the first one because I wasn't even interested in it. Like at all. I probably would have did the same thing you did once you seen the skill tree.
Yeah, dude. I was
Maybe.
like, this is a lot.
Dude, that should be me anxious looking at it. I was like, holy fuck.
Maybe.
And I think
Silent Hill-
I had like PTSD from like Diablo 3. I
Yeah.
played Diablo 3 and I was like, top down, I'm good.
Yeah.
Skill tree is great. I'm good, dude. No, I can't do this.
I'm good, man. No.
Yeah. It's like a classic RPG.
Yeah.
Yeah, very classic. Yeah.
Like, yeah, but I think the thing that makes Path of Exile different from Diablo and like Black Desert is
Yeah.
the world. You just really feel like you're exploring. And
Yeah.
you're with the
Mhm.
homies.
Yeah.
And
So,
visually,
it-
this one looks sick.
It looked good.
It looked pretty,
really good,
yeah.
actually. It looked way better than the first one.
Yeah.
Holy
They got
shit.
elemental things going on, like the ice.
Yeah, the ice
And like you could like
Yeah.
mix elements.
Yep.
Yeah.
That should look cool.
So,
I'm
we'll
down
see.
to play that. Down to play that.
Yeah, give it a little poke.
Silent Hill 2 getting a remaster.
Well, that guys, you
I
gonna play
don't
that? You gonna play that one, guys? Huh?
don't
There's like
focus
I
no
don't-
games of
bro.
interest other than
I
Ballad
don't
of
know.
Antara.
I don't know. I never
Uh,
played Silent Hill before. So
I
don't
might
know.
just do
For
it
me.
for the content, dude. Scare
For
the
the
shit out of
content?
myself. No, but it's
Well,
so.
it comes
it's-
out October 8th. so you have time
I personally enjoy
about it.
scary games that are also fun. You know,
Fun.
like you can't just be horror and depressing, dude. That's just like, you know, when you like watch a sad movie and you go in knowing you're gonna, you know, like you have to be like mentally prepared to just be sad. And I don't want to just be sad and scared. That's not fun, dude. And Dead Space is like, yo, this is fucking crazy, and I'm also
That is
terrified.
crazy.
You know?
Yeah.
Resident
that
Evil,
game is
same thing. You know, I feel like I
Yeah.
want to feel like I can defend myself, which you can, but it's also like it's so man. The I don't know.
Mhm.
I don't understand the Silent Hill. I don't know.
I don't
you
either.
know,
I never played them. I didn't watch the movies.
I mean,
so I don't know nothing about
artistically, like you know, it's Japan.
artistically. Yeah.
Japanese horror is like. I don't know what their brains do when it comes to just making. It's so crazy. Like,
It really
how does
is.
someone like can come up with? Have you
Come
ever
up with shit?
you ever played Evil Within? Or you probably haven't. But
I've seen it. Yes.
There's-
yes.
there's just some
There's some
things
crazy
that's like,
shit.
how does that? You were someone? Were you hurt as a child? Huh?
Who
Like,
thought about this?
how did you think of this? It just
Even
insane.
like when you see enemies in like the Souls games, like you see like those things. are
exactly.
creepy.
Yeah, where it's
You know what I'm
just
saying?
like
Like those
this
even look creepy.
Yeah.
gothic.
Are you guys gonna play the Elden Ring DLC?
Shadow
of
Deer.
the Erd Tree?
I have to finish the game.
I gotta finish the first. Yeah. I do want to do that. I want to beat Animal Well. I'm gonna stream that tomorrow and just do 0 to
Mm.
end, and then I'll
Hell
probably go
yeah.
back to Elden Ring and try and beat that before Erd Tree comes out.
I'm probably gonna
It
join
comes
you.
out this month.
What?
I think I'm gonna get Elden Ring before I get Armor Core.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
We can help each other and bosses.
Yes, but yeah, on PC, yeah.
But
yeah,
I ain't
you
no
can help.
bitch,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I'm going there solo and then I'll help you, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you're a bitch or anything. I'll just help you out.
No. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get the bundle. So you get both,
Bundle?
and it takes
Oh, sick.
20% off.
Oh,
Fuck yeah.
Or-
W.
Is
Yeah.
it is
well,
is,
$20 off.
is it
actually,
still
$20.
60 Elden Ring?
Yeah.
Elden Ring?
Yo,
Yeah,
what
but they
in the
bundled it.
Nintendo is this? What the fuck? What the fuck? Holy shit! It's
The
been 2
game's really
years.
good, man. They're just not gonna, they
Yeah,
want the
yeah,
money.
that's fair.
This is the best I could do is $20 off. Like
Yeah,
Yeah.
I get both. I get the DLC and the game for $79.99.
yeah, that's a W.
Mhm.
That's a W.
Monster Hunter Wilds trailer.
Yeah, that was
What y'all
the
think?
to me the
I know
most
y'all-
exciting thing on
Yeah.
that fucking State of Play.
But y'all
I
think
didn't see it.
it did look crazy.
I thought you
It looked
watched the State of Play, dude.
I watched some of
bits.
it. I thought I
Like-
did, but I had to click off because of stuff that
At some point, you
was
did
doing.
click off. I think yes.
Do you like Monster Hunter
guys
at
think?
all?
I never played it. I'll be honest. When the
played
original games
first.
first came out, I did want to try it,
Yeah.
and I just
I
never
played
got around
Wilds
to it.
or Worlds. I don't remember.
This one might be the
Yeah.
one because I mean even Joey looks interested and he hates Monster Hunter.
Dude, I don't hate
Bro,
Monster
Bro, he
Hunter.
hates it. He's like, it's not open
It-
world. Get this
Hold
dog
on.
shit game away from me,
Hold on.
Capcom.
There's a couple like caveats with Monster Hunter. Like I wanted to love this game so bad, but there's just something about it that turns me off because like one, there's like the bosses have extremely large health bars, right?
Facts. That's
Which
true.
I understand why it's there
But
and I get it.
at the same time, they don't because I've seen people eradicate some of these bosses. Like starting off, like if you know the pattern, it's like any like Dark Souls boss fight. And if
Yeah,
you
you
like,
could one time them.
Yeah, Joey, just say
I
you're not
just-
up for the challenge. That's it. That's all you gotta do.
Well, like
Just say that.
I mean, that's probably people with like better gear and shit. Like people who know how to get like proper gear that does a lot of damage to like fight these guys because
But it's
like
also,
the way that
sorry, I'm like
the
cutting
way
you
that
off.
the game is set up is like they're these bosses just have a fuck ton of HP and you try to like attack them and you know they don't give a fuck because they're big as shit and you're
That's
trying
not
to
true. If you go in with proper stuff, you can go in with like stuff to paralyze them, stuff to put them to sleep, stuff
Yeah.
to trap them, and it's designed to be like a hunt. Like it'll get to a point where the monster's like, y'all are fucking me up, dude. I gotta get out
Yeah.
of here and just dip on you.
That's
and like,
also another thing where they dip and you're just like, okay, like from my perspective, right? I
Mhm.
go into playing this game, I don't know much,
yeah.
right? I'm trying to learn my combos of my guy, whatever, and like I got my dodge roll, cool, and I'm like I'm trying to attack this monster. I'm a complete newbie,
Uh-huh.
but I'm attacking this monster and I'm trying to learn its patterns and whatnot, and I'm fighting it. And it feels like ages I'm fighting this guy, and then he wants to run away, and I gotta fucking go chase that motherfucker, and then I gotta do the same thing
But
over and over again.
But there's
and it's
things you
just like,
could do to mitigate it. Like you can also like lure other monsters towards it to help you fight it. You can, certain weapons have different weak points for the monster. Like if you have a sword, you can cut off its tail. Yeah.
mhm.
Oh, he has armor
Which is
plating
really
on his.
cool.
He has armor plating on his face. I got a hammer, bro. I'm about to break your face, brother. Like
yeah, that's one of the things that it does so well that I'm like really interested in is where like
yeah,
I can break this motherfucker's tail, kind of like in Dark Souls. There are like there's mobs that you can like break their tail or like break something and it's a weapon or some shit.
Yeah,
Or you,
Dark
like,
Souls
use the
1.
material for a weapon and it's like whoa, that's really fucking
Yeah.
cool. I like that. I
Yeah.
love that so much.
You do that in Dark Souls 1 with the dragon on the bridge.
And then like
Kill his tail
you
and get his
actually
sword.
injuring the monster and like it limps and shit and you're
Yeah.
like, whoa, that's really cool. And it changes its attack pattern and stuff like that.
yeah.
Like that's really fucking cool. I just can't get past the like I'm trying to like hunt this thing. I'm chasing it all over the fucking map and I can't kill it. It's taking 4 years. And I feel like I'm doing the same shit over and over again.
That's
And
another
it
thing.
bores me, you know?
There's high damage combo. There's so much, dude. Like if I give you the controller and be like, here, play. You play for like, let's say you play for 6 hours. You feel like you know the combos. You don't know the combos.
Yeah, there's like a training room
The-
to like truly learn the insane
Yeah, like
combos
there's
for
I looked
weapons.
up-
things. There's like chains and shit you could do, and then there's like crit strikes that'll start getting even more stronger, deeper into the chain if you could pull it off. Like
Yeah.
there's timing and shit like that. And then there's explosives. There's so many things you could
It's
do
so
to
much
just wreck these things.
so much teamwork too that goes into it.
Right.
Where like
Would we be able to all play like and hunt the same
Yeah, I
thing?
believe so.
Yeah. Well,
Has
I
it
mean,
always
be
been
able to-
4 players?
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like it's always been 4
in
players.
the it's always been 4, but it
4?
might be more considering. Well, no, they showed 4 right in the trailer. It
Mm,
still might
Yeah,
just be
typically
4.
4.
Yeah.
Typically 4.
Yeah.
But I think
Yeah,
that's
because
perfect.
when they did the summon thing, or like in Call of Friend or
Yeah.
whatever, I said we saw 2 people join them. in
No,
the
we
That
saw
was
trailer,
it,
3.
it showed 3. Yeah, it showed 3
Yeah,
more
it was
coming.
3.
might have been 3. So yeah, maybe it's just 4. I don't know.
I did look up combos, by the way. Like that was one of the things that I did where I would see like every single class and weapons, and then I would look at those combos to see which like path I wanted to take. Because I don't want to waste my time doing this weapon, learning this weapon when I know like I'll find a different weapon in the future. Like, damn, I want to do this one, but I wasted all my time on this weapon.
Yeah.
So I definitely made sure I picked the right weapon for me that I felt like would be the best way to play the game for like my preferences.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I mean, I kind of understood the combos for the most part. I understood that there was another level to that shit, which was really interesting as well. But at the same time, it doesn't like mitigate how much time I'm spending trying to kill this mob,
Did,
especially in the beginning. You know what I mean?
did you
And it's just,
did you just play like from the beginning a little bit, like just a few
Uh-huh.
monsters, and that was it? Yeah, early
Mhm.
early on, it is that grind on like the first few monsters because you don't have anything. But once you get to
Yeah.
like the mid level monsters and you start getting, you start going out on expeditions and preparing for these battles. Because expeditions are just like I need to go out and gather materials. I got to go kill these smaller monsters to get these things so I can build up my traps and my tools so I can fuck up this big monster efficiently. It's like
It might be the case where like I mean, Monster Hunter's been around for a long fucking time,
yeah,
and it
Yes,
might be the case
yes.
that like old heads or like people that played this game from like the beginning
mm-hmm,
kind of like already understand like the skeleton of the game and how it really works.
yeah,
And then when they play the next game and the next game, they already know like, oh, I know what the fuck I'm doing. You know what I mean?
That's
And then they
100% the case. Yeah.
and then like you got me who comes in like at Monster Hunter 4 or some shit, and
yeah.
I'm like trying to do shit, and people that already know what to do, I'm over here like poking this fucking big thing with a stick and it moves, and I run in and I poke it again, and I'm just like, fucking die, dude. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And I just hours of my day. It's like, okay, well, I gotta go back to the hub and
Yeah,
do nothing because I have no idea what I'm doing.
yeah. It is a lot to learn. It is overwhelming, and like with adding, I haven't even touched like the gun side of it. There's like a whole other, like making bullets for like the gun weapons and shit. I haven't even touched that.
Each weapon is a new game.
Yeah,
That's pretty much how it is.
new style,
Yeah.
new play
Yeah,
style.
and another cool thing is like once you get to high level gear, let's say you want to start a new weapon, you could just start slaying monsters like it's nothing and build up weapons from other trees because you've already become
Yeah.
such a high level with one weapon.
Yeah, and if you'll have the material, you can just build other
Yeah.
weapons pretty quick.
Yeah, and then there's like Ultima Keyblade type shit where it's like, oh, okay, in order for me to get these material, I need to get this certain part of a monster, and hopefully it drops it, right? So there's like a low drop chance on certain
Yeah.
monsters. So yeah,
I had a friend that was like real like in love with the game. Like that Monster Hunter was his Kingdom Hearts to me. And
Oh
I was,
shit.
that's why like I got into it in the first place. I was like, you like this shit. And I see like the things that he was doing, and I'm like, yo, that looks really fucking cool. And then I try it myself, and again, I'm poking things with sticks, and I'm just I'm like, I can't do this.
yeah.
But like another thing for me was like just it's not open world. It's not true open world.
Yeah.
So it kind of like I look for this like idea for like Power World, for example, where it's just like this big massive map, and there's so many like things to explore and monsters to explore. I feel like Monster Hunter in that type of scenario, like the degree of like
Freedom.
yeah, so like the amount of immersion that you're in this world of
Yeah.
Monster Hunter, and there's all these fucking monsters everywhere, and like each area has its own monster, and you're just traveling the world, and then you like it's like mapped out, and you can have like you like oh I need to go over there to grab this mob
Yeah.
because they're that's where this mob like lives, that's their habitat. and that type of like, and then you just keep going, and there's like this valley, and there's that habitat in the valley, and I feel like that'd be really interesting rather than going
Map to map.
into this map and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
leaving that map to the hub and then going to a different map, and
See, the maps do have story though. Like the maps do change. Things happen. Things will migrate from other maps because something's wrong on one map. It'll give you there's like, whoa, why is that here? That shouldn't be in this territory. And you're like, you document it and you go check out what the fuck's going on over there. So that there is like some kind of immersion going on where you start to know your environment enough to be like, you don't belong here. Or
Mm.
why are you purple? Like, how did you, you know, like shit like that, where it's like you're rare as fuck. How did you get, what are you? You're like an augmented version of
Yeah.
a Bareth or whatever it may be. So it does get really deep, especially once you,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
get
I
into
do
the
I
deep.
do think this one is going to take that direction. To
Yep.
change up the gameplay in some way because I mean the last one was great, and I mean there's really nothing more you can add on to that besides open world. Like I feel like they've done everything for Monster Hunter, that you could in that style. I think the next thing would be to change how the world is. Because I mean they've expanded those maps. I played 4 and then we played was it Monster Hunter Rise? Like
Yeah.
the
Yes.
size of the map, like the map difference was like insane. That's why I was like, it's. I know it's not open world, Joe, but those maps are so fucking huge that
I know.
once you do like an expedition, you're just like, I'm good. It's like fast traveling. Like I'm sure once you even if it was open world, once you explore, you're like, okay, I get it. I'm gonna fast travel everywhere now. I'm not
Oh,
gonna,
for sure.
I'm not
I feel
fucking,
like, but like I feel like mounts could play a bigger role in
yeah,
that aspect as well, because that's a perfect game to have mounts. There's just
yeah.
all types of mobs to have
And
mounts
and
of,
they showed that the mount like saving him in the trailer.
Hmm.
Coming up
Yeah, in
underneath
the
him and
last game,
getting him out. Yeah,
you had a sense of that because you were able to call in your mount when you were just in the shits. And
yeah,
sometimes the boss fight will change as soon as you get on the mount. Like the boss will it turns into a different game because you're following the flies. It's a whole
yeah.
thing.
And you could like
But
train them. You could have multiple mounts and have one like training at like the Pelico mount training yard, leveling
Mm.
up for you while you're like working with another. It was pretty sick. And I think they could do like different things. Like you could have them
yes,
like
high level mounts will get like ultimates.
you could give them different armors as well that would give them certain buffs. That was pretty sick.
No.
And your
If you
Pelico,
guys, I think
right?
we're all gonna get this new Monster Hunter game. I'm definitely gonna
Check it out.
like, I'm definitely gonna get in that shit. You know what I mean? Like even if
Wait,
it's not
check it
open
out
world
next
and if it's
year.
mapped up,
Yeah, 2025.
I'll
Check it out
definitely
in
play it.
2025.
Would you be interested in playing any Monster Hunter games before then?
I don't think so,
True.
because I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know. If I'm gonna play a Monster Hunter game, it's gonna be the newest one that's coming out.
They're all good, dude. Telling you, they're all
Fun,
good. I
dude.
mean, Monster Hunter Sunbreak
I'll
just
think
came
about it.
out.
I think I have one.
The last one has the mount. It has mounts,
Yeah, it
dude.
does have
Hold on.
mounts.
You tell me. You tell me.
Chocobos?
Shit.
I
Steam's
think
up right
Monster
now.
Hunter Rise is a really good introduction to Monster Hunter.
Do you know if I own that game? I think I own one.
I know you have World. I know that.
It's World that I
World.
own.
Yeah, but Monster Hunter Rise is on Game Pass.
Oh, okay. If it's on Game Pass,
Yeah, but Monster Hunter
I'll
World,
try it. I'll try it.
Monster Hunter World has the biggest population. Because it's so
The
okay.
newest one.
Since we're on the subject, real quick.
Mhm.
Okay, so there's two studios, right? One studio works on what you would call like
Like-
a full-fledged Monster Hunter game,
Yup.
right? So that's Monster Hunter World. And then there's a studio that works on the games in between. So that's going to be Monster Hunter Rise. Monster Hunter Rise is considered, I guess you could call it Monster Hunter Light.
Is it Monster
know?
Hunter? I thought there was a different one that was more story based rather than like.
No,
Yeah.
there's so that's always been. So, for example, there was a 3DS one. I think it was Monster Hunter 3,
4.
and then 4 was like the jump of like, okay, we're serious or something. And then Monster Hunter 5 came out, and I think it was a light. I don't know. All I know is that there are two studios.
He's Googling.
There are two studios,
Oh,
and
no.
and the one that's putting out Wilds is the same one who made Monster Hunter World.
Mm. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, what does the community think is like the best?
Well, it's like, but Monster Hunter
That's
is
how I
beloved.
learned all of this.
Capcom
Mm.
don't put
That's
out
how I
bad
learned all of
shit,
this.
dude.
So the community, yeah, the community is actually split. A lot of people, the diehards are like, no, I'm just gonna stay on Worlds because it has the most content and it's the full-fledged experience.
Hmm.
But Rise, they did a lot of really great things for like, we're jumping straight into this shit. Let's get it on. You know what I mean? They skip a lot of things that Worlds would make you do pretty much. I personally like them both. They both are. Rise feels like there's less hassle when it comes to prepping and shit like that.
Hmm.
Um, Worlds is, it's what Worlds is. It's like a full dive. So
So you're saying that that Rise is the same team that's going to be making the new one?
no, Worlds is the same team.
Okay. I think I would rather play Worlds because if I'm going to play the new one, I kind of want to feel the same
Okay.
atmosphere as if it's the same team. Same thing with like Kingdom Hearts, for example. The team that made Kingdom Hearts 2 hasn't made, I don't think, made like any other game. Or like they didn't make 3. I forget which team made 3, but not the same team as 2. And you can tell, like, you can see the differences. Like 3 is a little bit more floaty, and like it feels like more flowy and light versus 2, which is like very like quick and fast, and you know what I mean. Like the feel of the game is completely different. So I kind of want to. I feel like playing Worlds would be probably better, just because I would be going into the same type of style that they want to do in the new one.
Right. Like Worlds right now has on average they get a 33,000 player base daily.
Mm.
So 33,000 for World, and then for Rise it's 10,000. So there's definitely, people do prefer the Worlds. At least the diehard community does.
And you said
Mm.
Worlds on Game Pass, or is that just Rise?
We all have World. We bought that shit when it came out day one.
Vito, I think you have Worlds.
Yeah, no, he does. Yeah.
He doesn't even remember.
On what?
On Steam.
Probably on Steam.
Probably Steam, yeah. I have Worlds on Steam. I just checked it out.
Yeah. Yeah, I could send you the video that I saw that talked about the two studios.
Yeah.
It's not that it again, they're not like frowned upon. It's not like one is better than the other. It's just they have
Yeah.
different goals.
For sure. Yeah.
For the record, I don't have it.
Could've
Well,
sworn
you
got
do
it.
now. Just kidding. No.
It is on sale. There's actually a Monster Hunter sale going on right
Yeah, I
now.
think I saw that Rise is like $10.
Worlds is $10.
Yeah.
They're all 10. Yeah.
If I get into it, I'll buy it for Vito if he hasn't have it already.
Don't have
Vito's
it.
ears just
If you
perked up.
download, if you want to play Monster
I'll
Hunter, bro,
download Worlds. I'll play it. I'm down.
Hell
Alright.
yeah.
I'm
But
doing
the
it right
issue
now.
is we don't fucking. We're always just at work or something. So
Well, that's the
it's gonna
thing. It's both. It's like you play by yourself, you play with friends. It's an all-around adventure. Like,
That's the thing, bro. I'll lose my brain. Like I can't. Like I tried playing it by myself. And that's part of the reason why I couldn't, because it was just me alone suffering, chasing this monster. Dude.
well, you're gonna get alpha armor, so the beginning is gonna be like kind of skipped for you. So
Monster Hunter Rise was a mainline installment, and
W.
World and
$10 is expensive, guys. I can't.
there's like
$20.
20 spin-off
That's a pizza.
of Monster
$5.
Hunter. Monster Hunter
Damn.
Frontier is like the biggest spin-off. There's like 30 fucking Frontier games on like the 360.
Damn, son.
I was doing
Where they
research.
do that at.
All right. Last game that was announced. Astrobot.
I didn't
I
see
won't
that
play
one
it.
either.
I want to play it.
Yeah,
I
that
mean,
looks
I
sick.
cool as fuck.
I did just look it up and it looked pretty cool.
I just
It
like
looks
fun.
cool.
I just like
It's
fun
the
ass
platformer.
platformers. If it's on like
Yeah.
PlayStation Plus for free, I'm playing the shit out of it.
Yeah, the
Astrobot's
the
the first one. That was like their tutorial thing with the controller, right?
yeah,
Yeah,
For
yeah,
PS5.
yeah.
yeah.
That's why when I
yeah.
first heard like Astrobot was in this thing, I was like, is it just another fucking like PlayStation?
Tutorial.
Yeah, PlayStation like showcase. Like, look at what the console can do. It's
I
like, yeah,
mean,
but we
I
know what
still
it can do.
wonder. I still wonder, is it gonna be like a fully fledged game, or is it gonna be like a a
It
really
looked like a
strong
fully fledged
tutorial? You
game.
know, it looks like a fully fledged
They had
game.
bosses
It's
and
really
shit.
interesting.
They had bosses and shit. And they like looks like they're dipping into the worlds of like Sony games. Like we saw like Kratos.
Yeah, Kratos. You
in there.
saw
a Robo Kratos.
all right. It was almost like Little Big Planet, but not. You know where
Yeah.
Little Big Planet has all the Sony skins. But this is like even more so like you're riding a fucking PlayStation.
A PlayStation is your ship,
or
it's
like
your
the
mothership,
or the controller.
Yeah, the controller's like your Y-wing or something. It looked cool, dude. I want to play it.
Yeah.
It looked really nice. It's like reminded me of like some Mario game, like some 3D Mario game.
I just watched the video and I was like, this is like Mario.
Yeah. Yeah, look,
I mean,
the boss fights
it's like their
look
mascot. They're like
awesome.
one of their mascots.
Yeah, I feel like
the
Sony
bosses look
needs
cool.
like a. Well, I mean, they have like Ratchet and
mascot.
Clank, but I don't know. Add more to that.
Yeah, have more.
And they have Little Big Planet, The Adventures of Sackboy.
But like not like Mario or
Yeah,
Sonic.
yeah, they need
Like
some.
those are like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because
there's-
they lost Crash. They lost Crash.
Yeah, and it's hard
And they
to
lost
do.
Spyro. So
It's hard to compete with that because I mean those have like that's legacy. That's been around since
Yeah.
the '80s.
yeah, that's true.
So
That's true.
How do
That's
you-
true.
how do
They
you
look
beat-
cool though?
the
You
OGs.
can't beat Mario.
Yeah.
You can't beat Sonic.
All you
Can't
can do
it.
is make a fun game, and hopefully the game
That's it.
is fun as fuck.
That is it. That's all the games that were announced.
On the Sony State of
On the Sony State of
Play.
Yeah. I give it a 6 out of 10. It's pretty good. It's alright.
6.
No Kingdom Hearts.
No Kingdom
you know.
Hearts. If it was Kingdom
I-
Hearts, it would have easy 10 out of 10.
Is
Yeah.
there gonna be another?
There's some.
That
there's
wasn't
Summer
it,
Game
right?
Fest.
Oh, you said
No.
Summer Games, right?
Yeah,
There's
Summer Games Fest the
Friday.
7th. Yeah,
Yeah.
5 days from now.
Oh, so
That's
it's soon. Okay.
Yep.
So we're gonna have to wait like 5
At
months for the next.
5 o'clock.
No, it's summer. I
Gaming
think
event.
we're gonna get all the gaming stuff this summer. So
Yeah.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 4 released.
It's
It's
in
this Friday.
2028.
2024. Shut up.
It's this Friday at 5 Eastern.
I will be working. Fuck my life.
I will also be working. I'll be
I'll be getting
leaving
off
my job
work.
at that point. Yeah, I'll be leaving my
Yes.
job at that point. I mean,
Unless
we
I'll
can
be,
save it. We can save it for like a reaction.
Yeah, we can watch it.
And
Side note, we
can-
did a reaction to the State of Play. It should be on the channel when this
yeah,
is
so
up.
we could do that here. Yeah, we could do that here.
Yes. Yes.
I'm down. And then Xbox is on Sunday. Next Sunday.
That better be good. Nah, I'm excited. I just want. I don't know. It feels like
But
you know, when all the fun, insane games come out, it's
Mhm.
it's a long drought until we get more news on
we get it.
other shit.
Yeah.
What are you guys anticipating and waiting for?
That Wukong game
Wukong,
in August.
Hearts,
Y'all
really-
already know Kingdom Hearts and
Kingdom
Fable.
Hearts.
Dude, Fable coming
Better
back,
be
dude.
good, dude.
It better be good.
It'll be
You're
good.
fucking right. It
Better not
be good.
suck, dude.
I'm waiting for pod racers.
Pod races ain't coming, bro. It's not happening.
Yeah, it is, dude.
No.
One
That'd be-
day,
That
man.
would be the craziest shit.
Dude, it's such a good idea. What are they doing?
I
Come on.
don't understand the whole thought process behind not doing it.
Like they did an X-wing versus Tie Fighter remake, but they won't do Pod Racer remake.
Yeah, and they've done Battlefront as well, like newer versions of that. Like they should,
Yeah.
like that's an untapped market. The
waiting.
maps,
They're
But especially
suffocating
doing it with like, I'm sure they would probably do it with like, I don't know, with who? EA? Uh,
Yeah.
uh.
Yeah.
I would be fine with that as long as they
Uh,
put if they put as much love as they did in Squadrons. Like Squadrons is so good. Like that's the X-wing versus TIE Fighter remake.
Yeah.
Uh, and they did everything we wanted. They did so well. So if they did that same love to pod racing, put the overdrive in there, like let me build my pod, everything that we want.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Fucking turn your pod this way and fucking going through tight crevices and shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
That'd be fucking
Like
insane.
advanced controls. You have to push
Mhm.
both of your sticks forward.
Yeah. Or
Power
like,
down one engine by pulling back one stick. Like,
Yo, that would be fire.
and
Yeah,
like,
That'd be
and like
sick.
really be like an intuitive building system for like building your own fucking pod racer.
yeah, gambling. Is that asking for too much? Is that asking for too much? Can I gamble
Well,
online?
it'd
Like,
probably be geared towards kids, and well, I mean, you could do that. I mean, you gamble in Mario. Some games,
yeah, like
kind of.
I feel like it could be done.
They could do it.
At that point, put it in VR. Make the experience
Or
even
they make
funner.
they make a mega crazy Star Wars game where you're a fucking Jedi, like
Isn't
in
there a
Knights of
Star
the
Wars
Old
game coming out?
Republic.
Riders
And
or
that's
something like that.
I don't know, but they halted Knights of the Old Republic game,
Oh
and
yeah.
I hate them for that. But whatever. Um, no, but like a crazy fucking realistic, like you're a Jedi or not even a Jedi, you're just in that world, and then you can do like you go to different planets and shit, and basically what fucking Jedi's do,
Yeah.
and you can
So you're
like get
saying
parts and stuff, and then you can actually do pod racing like on the side. You know what I'm saying? But like it's really intuitive. That'd be
so
really
you're
cool.
saying like Hogwarts Legacy.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah,
That'd be sick.
that'd be sick.
Yeah,
That would be fire.
and then put out
Like
like a legit pod racing because that's what they're doing with Harry Potter. Where like,
Yeah.
man, I wish there was Quidditch, and now they're coming out with like a straight
like a
up
Quidditch.
Quidditch game, dude.
Yeah,
Well, maybe I don't know. Warner Brothers.
maybe.
Wait, Quidditch
Rumored.
wasn't in Legacies? I genuinely
No.
No, it wasn't.
That just seems stupid.
Just had the
Yeah,
room.
and there was like a Quidditch, like the field was
It was
there.
a quiz pitch.
The
Yeah, it
Quidditch
was there.
pitch, yeah,
Quiz pitch.
yeah, and you can fly
was
around the
there.
entire whole map, which was so sick.
Yeah.
I gotta play that game, dude. I gotta beat that shit. There's so many
me
games.
too. Hopefully
go
they
back.
fix the lock-on system.
I was
That'd be
broken.
great.
I couldn't.
I mean, they
finish it.
did. They did for
Oh, fair
forever, literally forever ago. And you're like, yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna play it.
Yeah, dude.
Nah,
Because it took
It
the
wa-
wind out of my sails, man. That's all it is.
It was one fight. And I know what
One
fight it was
fight?
on. I know what fight it was. Yes, it was one fight. At least, well, you guys bought it on PC. I don't know.
I
I don't know
didn't.
about that. PC. Again, PC
All I
ports.
know is it did not feel good combat-wise.
Yeah. I mean, it was for me. It was just one fight on console that you could tell, like, the targeting system is fucked up. But then there was like a few days later there was a patch for it, and then it was all fixed.
Remember, I got auto
Then,
saved in a barrel.
Combat got.
That was crazy.
Yeah, I remember. Like, I'm in a
Yeah,
barrel.
auto saved in a
My
barrel.
save is gone.
Yeah.
He got stuck in a barrel and he couldn't move, and I was over there coaching him. I'm like, yo, just go diagonal on the
Yeah.
analog stick and keep going that, and then press like all the inputs and see if you can get it up.
Hack
I'm
break the
like,
game.
like,
Crazy.
Find the glitch.
try
And then
to
on
clip
top
him
of
out
that,
it.
my file got corrupted, so I couldn't even finish the game. So that was also
Damn.
cool.
Yeah, at this point, I'm just gonna restart from the beginning. And
I did so much. I got all the pages. I got the really cool robe.
you
and-
got all of them.
Yeah. Yeah. I got all the fucking pages.
All right,
Damn.
you got fucked.
I got fucked. I got the cool
Yeah.
robe. Oh my god.
It's okay.
That was all the gaming stuff. I mean, we've done an hour. We don't. I mean, we don't even have no special theme canon this week.
Yeah, I think we're good on
No.
special thing. Canon
We
for-
did.
for-
We did. Sony State of Play. That was a shit ton of gaming news. A shit ton of gaming news.
Shout out Stewie 2K. Shout out Stewie 2K.
Yes.
Won this tournament with G2 as a stand-in. That shit was crazy.
Yup.
Congrats.
Homelander coming
And,
out.
I guess congrats to FaZe, I guess. They won the Halo major in London.
They
I
beat
guess.
Optic.
Yeah.
Sorry.
4-2.
I'm sorry.
It's
Sorry.
all good.
Really not that impressive.
It's okay.
No,
We
it wasn't
won.
that impressive.
You won COD. That's your favorite game, anyways. You won
You
COD.
did.
Focus
They did
on
win
that.
in COD. That's
Yes.
true. You're right. You're right.
COD.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. It's more important. All right.
All right. That's
Other
it.
than that, I don't got nothing else.
And the
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah, we can end it. I got nothing else.
See, now I want to say that.
What?
What do you say here again?
What do you say?
Say it.
Yeah, you gotta say.
Please
What
like,
I say?
comment, and subscribe. I didn't want to say
No,
that.
That's not how it
What do
works.
I? What do I?
That's not-
What do I say?
Mhm.
What
What do I say here?
Please
Yeah,
like,
there it
comment,
is.
and subscribe. Hit the bell so you can be notified when we post stuff. If you want to
Intrigue.
see our faces, go to youtube.com/@Nation of Cram. And that's where you will see all of our videos. If you just want to listen to us, Cramcast, anywhere you get your podcast, cast with a K. And then all of our
Linktree.
individual links, link trees down below in the description.
Yup.
And next
They work.
week, we will be talking about
A lot of things actually.
a lot of things.
'Cause,
Yeah, because yeah, like what you said, it's
Game
coming out
Pass
on Friday.
And Xbox all coming out the same couple days.
Yes, we are in summer. A shit ton of gaming news. Yes, next week.
That
Next
might be
week.
a long podcast. Holy shit. That actually might be a long podcast.
I'm down for it. All right.
That might be a long one.
Yo,
Take care now.
That's 2 events. Holy
we're gonna be
shit.
talking about Silk Song next time.
Hopefully.
For now.
Hopefully.
We've been
Joey's
talking about
sanity.
how Joey keeps putting his clown outfit on.
That's
That's me and Joey. 'Cause of Kingdom Hearts. We both put our clown makeup on.
Hong
All
Kong.
Farewell.
Silk Song.
All right. So,
Farewell.
Adios.
ta-ta.